Vanarama, North. Didn't see that coming, gotta be honest. What I also kind of didn't see coming, which was probably to my own detriment, is all of my players leaving. So that's not ideal. It's took until today, our 35th episode of Cadbury, to reach the Vanarama League. Never going to start that low again, unless I have a specific team I want to do it with, because that was torturous. However, I might start in like the 7th tier and come up into the Vanaramas next year if we do one like this. We'll have to see what we're doing. But before we jump into the episode, if you could like or subscribe, just for that alone, then that'd be greatly appreciated. And what we're going to do is have a little run through the league, who's in it with us, and kind of show you what's going on. The Vanarama National League North shall henceforth be known as the Vanarama North. We've got a few decent teams knocking about in the league with us. Bradford, not the good one. Boston United, Telford, quite local to myself. Kettering, you've got quite a few. There's a few that I'm looking at thinking, Witton Albion? What are you doing up here? Lowestoft, maybe? So, it's not unexpected. We'll do good, but we'll see what happens. Team-wise, we're expected to finish 7th, according to the competitions. Both myself and Cameron Stanley are legends now, which is fun. League-wise, we are predicted 3rd at the moment. That was actually us behind Gateshead, so Telford have pushed themselves up there recently. And it looks like Gateshead have got a pretty handy team by the fact that they've got 4 players. And we haven't got 1, which isn't ideal. Transfers, we've lost quite a few names. One of them I'm pretty upset about. A few of them actually, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Since the end of the season, we lost Alan Owen. I forgot he'd left. Didn't even realise, gotta be honest. And Ibrahim Nwakali. Don't know who he is, but he had a funny name, so that'll do. We brought in a few at the end of the season, like from the free transfers. Miles Findlay, we're aware of him, yeah? Yeah, he's gone. He's gone up to QP, not QPR, just QP, just Queen's Park. Jordan Spence came in, released him straight away. David Dickinson, it's not the fella from Flog It or whatever show it was. Flog It's the other fella with the weird hair. Not a fan of him either. Simon Gill came in. He's still knocking about. Pretty handy. Thomas Duggan, was quite excited about him when he came in. It's alright. Doesn't look groundbreaking. And Finn Azaz is actually pretty handy, it is. So he was at Baggies most recently. He's played games in Sky Bet League 2, but that was 3 years ago. Other than that, he's not played any professional football, which isn't great. Outs. Jack Shepherd, gone. That was annoying. The only plus side is that I think we get 15% of his profits should he get sold by Stoke. So that should be fine. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of money from that. We don't have a clause which we can sell though, which is a bit of an annoyance because we didn't have any choice over it. Geraint Jones has left. Owen Bailey. Neil Llewellyn's gone over to Halifax, one of our youngsters. Harry Perry, our right back's gone out to Wrexham. Callum Coulter, our backup goalie, has gone to Wimbledon. However, we have got the youth goalie still knocking about, so I wasn't too upset about that one. Jack Cunningham's gone. Paul Pulwell's left us for the second time already, and he's only 18. Charlie Doherty, that one I was upset about. I wanted to start using him as like the holding forward, deep line forward. But no, he's gone. Miles Findlay we're aware of. Kim Min Hyuk has gone to Kettering, team in our division. Billy Sass Davies has left us, our second best centre back. And Keith Plant, one of our best youngsters from the most recent sort of intake. So that was annoying. We've got clauses on one player, and it's Shepherd. They're going to pay us £0 after he's played 40 appearances. which is useless. And yet, as I said, 15% of the profit made. So hopefully they sell him on for an absolute bag load. Players in. Let's have a little gander. So we brought in Harvey Gilmore, left winger. Not too fast, but should do a job for us. Rob Street as a striker. Again, pretty handy. First touch and heading's quite good. He'll do a good job. We've got Jordan Aina. He's going to come in as that right back cover. Pretty nippy. Mentals are all right. Good determination. Crossing's all right as well, to be fair. Will Ameson's coming in as the centre-back replacement. 5'10", which is not ideal. But he has a decent jumping reach and decent heading, and technically is all right. Mentally, pretty handy too. George Lloyd has also came in as a striker. Kind of done that a bit, to be fair. It's got a value. It's got an actual value because I signed him as a part-time player. Should be pretty handy for us. Should do a job. He's been at Wigan. Should we see if he's been playing any games for him? He played 28 games for Darlington in this league 2 years ago. And he had a pretty decent record. So hopefully he can echo that. And I've also brought in Joseph, who's a new centre-back. He is going to be playing alongside Lapata. And he's 6'5". So that's always fun. We are going to be starting the season off with Blyth Spartans. I'll probably show just the one game today. I might sneak the Chester one in as well if the Blyth Spartans one's pretty uneventful. To kick off our Vanarama expedition, we're going to have our little boy, George Smith, come through from our youth intake. I say little, he's 6'4", he's massive. He's going to be behind Aina and Rydell at fullbacks with Lapata and Joseph as their centre-back partnership. Hopefully they'll be pretty handy. 6'4" and 6'5". It's going to be fun. We've also got Shaw on the right side of midfield with Dickinson on the other wing. And then Azaz playing as a playmaker with Rees next to him. Rees needs to be a box-to-box as well. And then we've also got Street playing behind Legenza. Here they are, lining up for our first game of, I'm going to call it legitimate football, because the other ones were all a joke. It's more the fact that we had a striker every year scoring at least 50 goals. One of them was stolen. Don't worry about that. But it was just a little bit too easy. Hopefully, this puts the brakes on it a bit. And we're not just going to be steamrolling the league again. We're almost at the halfway point. It's not really much to report so far. It's been pretty quiet. I mean, judging by this, it looks like we're on for a second game. We're almost up to the hour mark now. Azaz puts in a free kick to that near post. It's been knocked out, but Rees has picked it up. Street back to Rees, and they've managed to... Well, okay, I was going to say that they were going to break down the left-hand side, but their guy absolutely wailed it upfield for little to no reason. Ian has done the same, but he's actually found a player. So Shaw's heading central with the ball to Street. Fantastic ball through to Dickinson, and Beck has made the save to put it over. I guess he didn't want to be a loser. It's a reference to a song in the 90s. No one got it. That's fine. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Throw in for them on the right-hand side. Just past the hour mark. Brennan has got that. He's just not really been tackled. No one was fancying it. And their guys had a pop from range, which was more concerning than I'd like it to have been. Almost 15 minutes left now. We're going to make a few substitutions. So Legenza hasn't turned up, which isn't helpful, really. So we'll take him off. We'll bring on Gilmore as well. And the other one that hasn't performed is the other winger, who's staying on, because I haven't got a replacement. And as is Rees, he's staying on as well. I don't know what to do. No replacements. We'll just add them 2 subs. We'll keep the third one back. That was intentional. 78 minutes. They've got a ball on the edge of the area. Played it all the way over to their right back, who's... Jesus. That made me very nervous. Joseph knocks it forward. Leckie heads that clear. Watts passes it back to his right back. Yeah, the fullbacks aren't really feeling the whole tackling malarkey. They're just kind of wombling about. But Bonds has knocked it back out to the right wing. Oliver gets the ball across. Luampa, that's not what we wanted to see. It was a ball put in, a chested response to it. It wasn't even a clearance or a header. He just kind of got his chest in the way. And then their guys just passed it into the net because no one was picking him up. It just wasn't good. Goalie's positioning was a bit questionable as well, to be fair. Gilmore with a free kick. Corner. It's been cleared. Watts has picked it up. Got it out to Pettifer. Right the way out onto the right side again, but our left back is nowhere to be seen. Joseph's gone out there and made quite a good tackle, but it's gone straight back. This isn't filling me with confidence. I'm dropping us to balanced. I'm not sure where Blyth Spartans line in. I didn't actually check that. I should hope they were one of the stronger teams, considering they've not really been worried at all by us in this game. I don't think this is going to be a fun year. Good ball over from Bonds. Gergerson puts it back. Luamba sees the space and makes a fantastic ball through, and our defence is cut open. I've shouted at him. Lapata's got the free kick. Uses it to his other centre-back. Knocks it forward, just hopefully. And then that just gets smashed through once more. It's they're just kind of kicking it forward. They're not really trying anything. Even the playmaker, just kick it forward. Is anyone there? Dunno. Just kick it. See what happens. Gilmore gets through. Decent ball to find him, but Beck's even to it. And it turns out he's not going to be a loser. That's me. We couldn't really leave it there on a loss, could we? Let's up the tempo. Let's get the motivation going. Let's double down. Double or nothing. We'll get the win against Chester now. We're going to do so with a little bit of a tweak. Not in the defence whatsoever, because we've got the same back five. In Smith, Aina, Joseph, Lapata, Rydell. We then got Shaw, Azaz, Duggan and Gilmore. Is over as a winger, because I've got your man Street playing as a false nine, and Lloydie is playing as an advanced forward. That's because I believe your false nines like to play a little bit more narrower. And if I had an inverted winger on, I think A, they'd trip over each other, and B, this kind of wing is just left completely empty, so their fullback wouldn't have anything to do. So we'll give the winger a blast. We'll see how that goes. Throw in. Just inside 3 minutes. Aina's put it to Duggan. Azaz has got it. He's got a striker in front of him. Doesn't use him. Gets it to the left back. Back to Street. Oh, and he kind of bends his shot. Very tamely right. Wide of the right post. Cockalo's with the throw in for them by the corner flag. It's been headed out and Lloyd's picked that up. He's knocked it all the way out to the wing, wide midfielder. Gilmore is received that, got it to his fullback on the overlap, and he's put a decent or so ball in, but it wasn't attacked with any sort of malice. Hungbo has got it for him, and Hungbo's gone and scored. Oh dear. Hungbo? Bloody Hungbo? There's only one person I can blame there, and it is the right back, because I don't know what he's doing in the centre of the park. There's no reason for him to be there. A throw in for them on the right hand side. I'm going to drop us to balanced because we clearly are struggling. I'm positive. It's been switched over, but Street has picked that up. It's 2-on-2. It's 2-on... No, there, everyone's getting back. Is Street going to do good with it? Oh, he's hit the woodwork. That's not ideal. Our right back is to throw that in from the clearance. It's made its way back to him. He gets it to Azaz on the edge of the area. Oh, he rasps a shot. Goalie can't do anything about it. It's 1-1. And Finn is off the mark. Finn has started. Thank you. Beautiful. Almost as good as that shot. Oof. Killip. Ain't got a chance. Another throw for ourselves this time on the left-hand side. Rydell's had it returned back to him and just plays a ball forward that the winger just isn't fancying, which isn't great. My only hope is that because we've had quite a good turnover, or high turnover, not necessarily a good turnover, that after a month or so, we'll start getting towards being more of a cohesive unit, working together a little bit better, and hopefully we'll start slapping people up then. But we'll have to see if that's actually going to be the case. But Smith has just absolutely smashed his goal kick forward, and Lloyd has done good to get on the end of it, and then just kicked it wide. They had a throw in at their right back position, but it's been kicked forward, just hopefully. Lapata's headed it just away, rather than trying to find one of his men, even though he had all the time in the world, which is a bit annoying. Simmons has got it on the right-hand side for him. He does try to get it in, but kicks it against one of our players, which is nice. And it's just kind of been lumped everywhere. I'm just looking forward to the point where our players just aren't just kicking it, hopefully. Azaz has it in the middle of the park. Brilliant ball through. I'm pretty sure Lloyd's offside. And it's annoying because if Gilmore isn't offside, he could have scored that. I can only hope that he's also offside. Yes, he is. That's fine. Because that would annoy me, because Lloyd came flying over there and smashed it in the corner, which I'm all for, but just not when you stood 3 metres offside. John has thrown it to Locke, smashed out to Lloyd, but he's not even attempted to challenge for that header. Is he going to? No, he's not. He's offside. He's definitely offside. Get in the bin. Come on, drag it back. Stop messing about. Cockolo throws it. Aina just smashes it out, of course. Lloyd's got it in the middle of the park. There's not too much around him. Gilmore puts it through to Street. Good ball to the back post. Shaw. What's happened? It's in. It's in. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Did Lloyd pick up the assist for that? I was too busy being dazed. I got dizzy there from that. I felt like I was punch drunk at one point. But it's a decent ball in from Street to the back post. Shaw has his shot, saved. Lloyd has his shot, deflected, goes back to Shaw, and he just snatches it in. And Killip kind of just stranded there, really, didn't have much to do with it. It is half-time. It's 2-1 in our favour. And I don't know how these people have managed it, but they've climbed halfway up a sheer face of a building and stuck a couple of flags down there. So you got to give them props for the commitment. Quiltima, or Kitima has it in the centre, smashes it out to the right mid. It's not a fantastic cross because our guy managed to clear it without any sort of challenge. But Street has it and kicks it all the way back to the goalie. Of course he does. Why wouldn't you? Smith launched it forward, out the left mid to Gilmore. In the middle to Azaz. Decent ball forward to Shaw. No? Oh, what's he doing? He had 4 people in front of him and he tries a reverse pass to the fullback. Hungbo's going through again. Brilliant ball into the middle. And Onyeka scored. That all came from that stupid pass from Shaw. Look at that, a break-in. There's 5 of them against 2 of our players. It does even up after a little bit, but even then, there wasn't anyone picking up their one striker that was in the middle. Corner. Gilmore puts it into the near post. Lapata's been fouled there. Beautiful. Right. Who's my penalty taker? It is Azaz, by the looks of it. He's already scored a banger today. Go and get your... Let's make sure that it's on Azaz. Because last time I did that, I ended up making the goalkeeper take it. That wasn't ideal. Especially not a 2-2. Right, Finn. Step up here, guy. Decent pen. It's not a decent pen. It just isn't. He's just tried to kill someone in the crowd. I don't know what that clearance was. But we've got a corner. Gilmore puts it to near post. Lapata, I think he headed it over, but the ball appears to be in the net. 2/3 of the way through the game. That's not even the case, because it should be 60 minutes. Ignore me. Aina's just killed someone. Oh, what's he doing? He's at fault for the first goal. He's got himself sent off. Fortunately, at this level, I can still just randomly release players. So if he keeps on being an absolute tool, he's going to find himself in the job centre. And no, he won't be seeing Doleboy there, because he's gone. He's dead. I've brought Will Aimson on, who is our 30-year-old right centre-back to play at right back. We're just leaving Lloydie up top on his own. I'm going to make Gilmore now be inverted winger on attack. Just kind of play that one striker. Leave it unbalanced. We've made 2 subs, so we've still got 1 left, should we need it. This is the resulting free kick. Brophy's got it in the edge of the area. Puts it back out to Glendon on the left side. To Scott on the centre. Decent ball in. Lapata just heads it back where it came from. Doesn't try and clear it. Just heads it back into danger. And they are in the lead. This header, what's he doing? You can head it anywhere. Just head it back to the one guy in the park, in the whole pitch who's completely unmarked. And Simmons has just completely outjumped Rydell. We're all having a stinker. We're going attacking. There's 15 minutes left. We're going to try and get something out of this game. This is kind of it's kind of fell apart. We got a corner. Azaz, Loire, over, Sad, Smith with the goal kick, smashes it up the middle of the park. No one challenges for it. Their centre mid knocks it forward, but Rydell does attempt to win that header at least. That's good. Azaz puts it to Loire. He's got one guy in the mid. No, he goes for a shot. Of course he does. Why wouldn't you? Rydell's just smashed that ball in. That was the start of the highlight. Doesn't fill me with confidence now. I feel that it's going to be a goal for them, but we'll see how it plays out. No, Onyeka just smashes himself. Minutes of the game left now. Glendon has a free kick for them on the right-hand side. It's a corner. Why do we keep calling them free kicks? They're quite clearly not free kicks. What is Rydell playing at with that clearance? Completely unnecessary. And we've got a corner again for them. Glendon puts it back in. Is someone going to mark any of our players? No? Onyeka? Yeah, Lapata heads it out. What a guy. See that header away from danger? Splendid. But Lloyd has it. He's no one's passed to because our right back got sent off, so I had to steal his friend up front. Brophy's run over and kicked him. Right, what's happening here then is I'm going to do a set piece. I'm going to do a free kick. And I'm going to see if I can find what it would be. Just get the striker on it. Because why wouldn't we? Indirect, wide, that'll be it. Goalie, get your ass in there. You get your ass in there. Everyone attack. Just attack. Right, see if the goalie makes his way up for this. He did not. I chose the wrong free kick, obviously. It was less than threatening anyway, because no one attacked it. Minutes left now. It's 2 losses on the bounce, guys. It just is. Oh, look at the XG. Look at the XG. Look at it. Bollocks. We'll be back. We will rectify what's gone wrong. We're going to play another 2 games in the league, 3 cup games, and we'll be back for the games against Lowestoft and Boston United. And it will all be fixed, mark my words. You'll find out tomorrow. But if you have enjoyed that, give me a like, subscribe, click the bell, and thank you very much for your time.